Hey, welcome back to my channel. Kaylin here, Full Purpose and Heart. And today's video is going to be a show and tell, if you will, of our open house that we had a couple weeks ago at the end of our school year. So let's go ahead and get started. So a quick introduction to this video. So I filmed it when we had it, so it was a couple of days ago. But if you don't know, an open house is a tradition that we started at the very beginning of our homeschool journey. And I think that the name just kind of stuck from my public school days. When I taught public school at the end of the year, we had open house, although it was, or maybe it's at the beginning of the year. I don't know. Anyway, what it is for us is it's a chance for us to pull out all of the work that we've done over the course of the school year and kind of lay it out for anyone who we can invite to come over to just join in the celebration, in celebrating the kids for accomplishing their work and celebrating me for finishing a school year. And mostly it's just my husband that comes, but on a good year, we'll get grandparents, and I'll kind of try to line it up with either a grandparent that's visiting or maybe cousins that are going to be coming through. I try to line it up so that we can all celebrate in the goodness that is the official close of a school year into the summer school and then our next school year. I also like it because I feel like it's a really great help mentally for a couple reasons. Number one, it helps me and the kids see the progress that we've made over the year and all the things that we have done all in one space. As the year goes, we often forget, like, wow, we actually did do a lot of work. And so mentally, it's just really nice that way. And the other reason that I do it mentally is for my kids so that they can feel an official end to a school year and the beginning of a school year. And I do this whether or not it's what I should do, but all of my kids' friends are public school students. And so all of their friends are progressing from one grade level to the next at the end of the school year. And so I want to give that feeling to my kids that they finished fourth grade and are moving into fifth grade, so that as they progress with their friends, that they don't feel like, well, I don't even know what grade I'm in. Like, we just always do school. And yes, we do always do school because I do have a summer school curriculum that they do, although it is different from the regular school year. Having an open house gives my kids a finish to the school year as we move into the next school year. So in this video, I'm just going to walk around my table. It'll just be, the voice and my talking hand. As we walk around the table, I'll show you what I've set out. And what I don't show you in the video is the pile on the floor in the corner that I had not gotten to yet when I filmed it. Of all the work that's going to go in the trash, the recycle bin. And it's pretty significant. And these usually include just regular lesson pages, the math and the work texts and the English stuff, and all the pages that we are just not going to save because they're just work text. So, or work pages. So that's all on the floor. There's a big pile there. This pile that you see right here is going into the next school year. And these are curriculums and books and things like that either I haven't put away or I want to kind of thumb through as we prepare for our coming up school year. So here we are on Homeschool Open House Day. And as you can see, it's just a display of everything that we've done over the course of the year. And we have the three kids. So here in this smaller desk is my youngest, and then my middle child is here, and my oldest is along the back wall here. So each child kind of gets their own little display. And so when grandparents, or today it'll just be my husband, comes, then they can just get an idea of just some of the things that we have done. My favorite thing would have to be our annual school picture frame. So this year I just got this board. It's from Walmart for $1. And then we painted it around the edges. And then for the picture, this is at the beginning of the year. And then we took this one yesterday. I just put them side by side. And then I was going to have it printed on my computer, but it was a little bit blurry. So I just went down to Walgreens this year and had them print it for me. And the little graphic that's on there, I did that off of Canva. It's a free photo editing program, or like whatever creation program. So that's how I did that. And then I just sent it over to Walgreens and had them print it. So this is my youngest. He doesn't have as much as some of my other kids. Let me whip around here. This is going to be my first grader's work. And as you can see, she has quite a bit more to display. I was so like encouraged to see all of the categories and topics that we had covered. She completed this whole book, so we put the whole book out. And then again, there's her picture there in the middle. I had forgotten that we had done these math things. This was a Carson DeLosa interactive notebook. So I just stapled all the pages together so that as those who come to look can see what we've done here. So anyway, this is my first grader. And then as we move over here, you can see my fourth grader. And he had quite a bit more work, so we really had to narrow it down as to what he wanted to show. But he has his geography state reports here. We just did that for a few weeks in the beginning of the year. In the center is all of his science work that we did. I was so surprised. I was like, wow, we actually covered a lot of stuff that I wasn't aware we did. His English, he wrote a couple. We've got 2 of his essays here, and then just a fun poster that he did at the beginning of the year. This is the teeny tiny math corner, but he just kind of was bored with looking at his math stuff and he was more interested in some of his other things. This was the Christmas unit that we did. And then the green folder here is his Little House in the Big Woods unit that we did. And we just stored everything in that. We did ancient Rome, so that's what these pages are. And then he took an art class. So these are his art projects that he did from his art class. So there is that. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming along, and we'll catch you in the next one.